Hello and welcome to another edition of the One Team We Agree On. I'm Jillian.
Now, I'm Kyle. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty well. I've made it a quarter of the way through the school year, and I'm enjoying spooky season. When you are all listening to this, it will be Halloween. So love that, and I think I got all the crazy 80s makeup off my face from having dressed up as 80s workout kind of for coaching at swim practice tonight. Blue eyeshadow the whole bit. It was a lot. So, how about you, Kyle? How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. And yeah, happy Halloween to everybody out there listening. We
Yeah.
have a good show on tap for you today.
Yeah, we got a great show because guess what?
What?
Union and Union 2 are in the playoffs.
Yeah, and that's exciting, and we look forward to hearing that. But before we get started, we're going to talk a lot about that today. What are we wearing today?
Well, funny you should ask. I am wearing the Supporter Shield winners shirts that you can now purchase in the team store, which I picked up on Sunday.
And I'm wearing my JSP dupe shirt again. I
A
mean,
classic. I know you like that one a lot.
I do. It's my favorite
It
recording
was a
shirt.
good one that I got you.
It was. It really, really was.
Yeah.
And where can people find us at?
So you can find us wherever you get your podcasts, as well as our website, theoneteamweagreeon.com. We have our YouTube channel for the One Team We Agree On. Find us on our socials. We are on Twitter and Blue Sky at TOTWAG. We are on Instagram and Facebook as well at the One Team We Agree On. You can find me at silly double underscore Jilly on Twitter and on Instagram. And I'm on Blue Sky at Jillian Almany. And you are at Coach Almany
Yep.
on all the above.
All right. Let's get into it.
But
Um,
yeah. So starting off, we'll talk about first of all, this was a little bit of I don't know. I was kind of surprised, but at the same time not surprised. Tristan Blackman was named Defender of the Year.
yeah, no, I mean,
You had
look,
two out of the three nominees being Union players, and some people will say, "Oh, that's so Union," because neither Kai Wagner or Jacob Glesnes got named Defender of the Year.
no, I think, look, I had Tristan Blackman all years, probably one of the best center backs in MLS. I think it was Bry Wagner on Twitter posted the stats. I mean, I get it. Jacob was deserving. I thought Kai was very deserving.
Mm-hmm.
You can make the argument about the Americans, you know, getting awards in
Mm-hmm.
MLS. I get all that, but hey, congratulations to the guy.
Congrats to
Well
him.
deserved. Vancouver had a great, it's having a great season. You know,
But hear me out. The three nominees could have easily been all Union players because McCanya, I
I,
thought
yeah,
he was
Kanye has an argument.
an
There's a
argument.
couple other guys in MLS that have
Sure.
arguments too. Boxel from Minnesota has an argument. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. So Glesnes finished second and Kai was third. Glesnes won the player vote and Blackman won the media and club votes. So
yeah,
yeah, I mean that's how it goes. I mean,
it does.
we're
Sometimes, I mean, I still say, hey, players rep, you know,
players new ball. Mhm.
players snowball. Yeah.
No, but um what they haven't announced obviously coach of the year yet. What are you thinking, Kyle?
I mean, if I'm doing anything, I hate to be a spoiler, but I'm going Mikey Veras all the way. I mean, you take a team, and this is no knock to Jesper Sorensen or Bradley, but you take an expansion team, get them to 83 points 63 points on the season. I mean that's impressive.
It is
I
impressive.
mean, I still say he deserves it. Now, historically, they go with the Sports Shield coach, but I don't know. It's like
Listen, they all have great case, obviously.
they
I'm going to
do.
sound
I
really
mean,
biased if say about Bradley.
The year in St. Louis when he took expansion team to top of the West, it was Pat Noonan who everybody was saying Bradley Carnell deserved it, and I was banging the table saying Pat Noonan. maybe they're right, maybe they're wrong, but I still think Mikey Ferris deserves it.
I'm gonna sound really biased, but I think Bradley deserves it. No, but honestly, taking the Union from where they a
Phenomenal.
non-playoff team last year and winning Supporters Shield when nobody thought they were going to do that, and just for him to have that success bouncing back from how it ended in St. Louis. I mean, I hope, you know, I'm really hoping Bradley gets it, obviously, as I'm sure everyone involved with the Union is. That would be tremendous honor for him. But yeah, he's definitely up against some tough competition, and any three, any of those three are very, very deserving. So anyway,
And then, we also have Nick Hagelin wins MLS Comeback Player of the Year. I mean, he
yeah,
suffered a horrific injury
yeah.
last year.
Mm-hmm.
So congratulations to Nick. He's had a great season
Mm-hmm.
in Cincinnati. And then earlier today,
Yeah.
Alex Freeman,
Yeah.
who, you know, young player was a young
Young player
player
of
of
the
the
year.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, again,
Yeah.
he was phenomenal.
Yeah. I'm gonna predict Quinn Sullivan's gonna be comeback player of the year. You heard it right now. Quinn
Uh,
Sullivan next year can be comeback player of the year.
if he plays
Quote me
to
on that.
how he played pre-Gold Cup, that's a legitimate argument. I'm not saying he's going to do that. Obviously, there's other players that probably are more deserving, or I shouldn't say it. We don't know what the
Watch
nominations.
will be like Ricky Pooge or something.
I mean,
I
Ricky
mean,
Push is a very deserving
yeah.
nomination, considering if he balls out like he
Hmm.
has all in his time in MLS.
Yeah.
Sure. I
Yeah.
mean, but Quinn, if he balls out, he's a deserving contender.
Yeah.
And also, if Frankie continues to develop, who's to say he's not Young Player of the Year next year? I
That would be
mean,
fantastic.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's so many. Watch it be Kevin Sullivan play like a couple minutes and then just give it to
Oh
him.
my God.
No, I'm just kidding.
No.
But in all seriousness, I mean, Alex Freeman's been
Oh
phenomenal
yeah.
for a team defensively in Orlando that has struggled. He's been one of their bright spots. We saw today Pedro Gillespie probably is not returning to Orlando, their goalkeeper. So,
Hmm.
you know, Orlando's in the market for a new goalkeeper. Um, there's a lot of moves right now in MLS that are
Yeah.
so intriguing. So many coaching opportunities opening up.
Yep.
Jim Curtin watch. It's like,
Oh, the Jim Curtin watch. Yeah.
is Jim Curtin watch on? I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I still say you got another year of that contract. Just
He does not need to jump on anything
now,
unless it's the
if
right thing.
somebody throws a bag at him, gives him everything he wants, sure,
Yeah.
go for it, dude. But at the same time, he's in no rush. He's
Right.
enjoying life,
Showing
and
time the family, and he deserves it.
he does. He
So
does.
yeah. So Jim, if you're out there listening, enjoy your time with your family. You definitely deserve it.
Yeah.
Um, so
Any thoughts on the MLSPA salary?
you're saying that because I'm not a data nerd with all that stuff, and I'm just like you and some of our friends were all like going crazy, and I'm like, okay. So yeah. The union have a low payroll and cool. Um yeah, so moving on. You want to know what?
Meanwhile, I would like to have a podcast with some of our friends and discussing this. So if anybody's
Meanwhile,
listening, comment.
meanwhile,
We'd like
people
to bring
saying,
this
"Oh,
up.
this is so low." Yeah, well, I teach the future of America
Do
and I make less than like the most benchy of the benchiest
and do we
players.
not hear Colorado Rapids post-season presser today that Jose lifted up, where they're like talking about, yeah, second lowest spending team in MLS won the Eastern Conference? Hey, just saying.
Yeah. So, yeah. So moving on, let's talk about Union 2.
Let's.
Yeah. So Union 2, they played Huntsville City FC last Saturday, and that was at Subaru Park, and they won. And they won 1-0 to move on to the Eastern Conference Final, which will be Saturday at the formerly known as Red Bull Arena, now Sports Illustrated Stadium.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
No, I mean, again, very physical match. You knew this coming in, two low scoring teams in MLS Next Pro, Huntsville number one, Union 2 number two. And honestly, hey, took a Stas Korzeniowski penalty kick
Hmm.
late in the match. Some nifty defending by Neil Pierre and a couple other defensemen.
Hmm.
And just all around, just playing their style of game, which when we spoke to Ryan Richter today on
Yeah.
Thursday, um, I even gone out and said this is probably the best game I've seen in a long time this season. Probably not until when they were on that nice run there early in the season from this team. I mean, this is what you want to see from this Union 2 side if they have a chance to lift the MLS Next Pro Cup. Um, I mean, they were aggressive, they were fierce. Carlton and Kofi, who we talked about in the last episode, had no impact on this match outside maybe one or two chances. You didn't shut them down.
They really did. It was
And
impressive.
it was. I mean, Marcus, Oscar Benitez had a phenomenal match. CJ doing what he needs to do.
Thank
Uh,
goodness CJ's back. I think we can all agree on that.
yeah,
Thank
I
goodness he's
mean,
back.
and then even like Willie Ferreira
Yeah,
starting this match
it's his
now,
second start of the season.
in a huge match,
Yeah,
and you know what? Yeah, sure,
16 years old.
I mean, sure, at times he showed his youth, but there were times you saw the skill and the talent, and I hope he gets that start on Saturday. I mean, that's going to be a very difficult matchup against that left side of Red Bull.
Hmm.
But man, to see him continue to grow in these developmental situations, you want from your young players. And
Yeah.
so here was Ryan's comments. We asked him post match his thoughts on the match. Here's what he had to say.
A really high level for MLS Next Pro, and this is the level that I believe that these players get better in. Just the overall intensity, the commitment from both teams, the quality from both teams. It was fun to be a part of, and like I said, I think this is the type of game where players grow up, and they really have to step their level up. And for both teams, it was a really good match.
If you talk about the decision to start Rick tonight, did it have to do with his leadership and experience and ability with PKs as well?
Yeah, it's listen, all the goalkeepers that have played this year, like we trust them. So if it's Andy, George, Mike, it doesn't matter. We trust them, and yeah, with Andy and George, they give the leadership from the back, and that's a huge starting point for what we want to do. So I thought, he didn't have much to do, but the couple crosses he came the way, defended his area. He looked really solid in all his actions.
Can you talk
Walking in, we were like, did Ryan overthink it, putting, Rick in net? We were like, oh, I hope with the game on Sunday, you're probably going to see George. And George wasn't in either lineup this weekend. So,
Yeah, Rick was on the bench for Andre then, the next day.
yeah. So, I mean, yeah, I'm fine with that. At the end of the day, Ryan knows more than we do, and it was the right choice.
Yeah.
And
I think
now,
Rick needed some work, honestly, too, keep him fresh.
and he was fine. I mean, there was a couple challenges he shoot away, so to speak, but like Ryan said, he wasn't challenged as much.
Yeah, no, I
I
thought he did a good job.
I I do want to talk about, again, thought Neil Pierre, man of the match, defensively,
Fantastic.
uh, just keeping that center of, there was times Huntsville wanted to go down the middle.
Hmm.
I thought he was good. Uh, some people brought up the fact that Oscar went a full 90 minutes without getting a yellow card.
Yes, this is true. And this was brought up, I think, didn't Ryan bring it up there?
I think it was Tim Jones
Or,
brought it up.
well, yeah, but it was brought up anyway. Oscar did go the whole 90 minutes and no yellow cards. So, but tremendous job by him, Neil, Raphael, Uzcategui. They, Giovanni Sakara, like the defense just really. I thought
Even
were
Nick
fantastic.
Pierre playing left back was very good.
Nick Pariano, he's kind of been he's sort of been almost like the Nate Harriel of the group, where he's the Swiss Army knife and he can play multiple positions and hold his own. So yeah, we did talk to Nick and before, and he said that he's played left back just a couple times, I think. So
Yeah, I mean, he was fine.
yeah.
Again, him and Gio are gonna have a difficult task on Saturday, but again, I mean, like Ryan said today, these are opportunities for these players to, develop, grow, and you hope to see that. And again, they were relentless all night.
Hmm.
They kept Kofi and Carlton outside of dangerous areas.
Hmm.
Um, I'm sure the Union had some opportunities, but you know,
Yeah. Yeah, they finally, they're the setup that led to Stas getting the PK. Real brilliant run by CJ Olney.
oh, phenomenal.
So good. And then, Stas has it. And then like they've been really teamed up well. And of course, Stas gets fouled in the box and then he gets the PK. And that is how many goals now in the last how many he's been scoring every game.
8 goals in the last 6 matches for
Yes, that's
Dot.
right. Yeah, just incredible. He's been on a tear, and that's what you need from your strikers for
It really,
sure.
really is. And
Hopefully that'll continue on Saturday against Red Bulls. They're
yeah,
gonna need it.
and we did talk to Marcus a little bit.
Yeah,
Marcus had another solid game. Here's what
yeah,
he had to say
he's
about
looking great.
Great team, especially Kofi, the number 10, dribbling inside and out. They have very good connection between their players, and us on the right side, me and Gio knew what we had to do today during the game, and we, especially Gio, he pocketed him. He couldn't really do anything this game. And overall through the team, especially in the last 10 minutes, Neil, absolutely outstanding, especially in the box, clearing the balls. It's just exactly what we needed. Everyone put their front foot forward. We were strong. We were complete. That's exactly what we needed.
that's really what it came down to. And I mean, really put a bow on that match. I mean,
Yeah,
you go out, and I even said to you, like, if they play like this next week, you don't care who they play. I don't care at the time if it was Chicago. I don't care if it was Red Bull. You know they can beat both of those
yeah.
teams.
Like CJ said as much when we talked to him post game.
And
Just
we'll talk about that in
yeah,
a
like
bit.
none of them really. They're just like they're focused. They're
It's
not. I don't think intimidated. They have some swagger, but they're not like cocky. They're not overconfident. They're just like, they believe in what they can bring. And I honestly, I believe they can do it if they play like that. They're gonna have a tough task for sure, but I think they definitely have the ability to play number one for like a lot better than they did on the road against Red Bull, um, back in August.
yeah. I mean, look.
It's time for redemption from that.
I mean, it is a good redemption story. And hey, I mean, the joke on Sunday in the press box was everybody's watching the match on the pitch. Meanwhile, Kyle is sitting there watching MLS Next Pro, and everybody's like, Kyle, why are you watching St. Louis and Minnesota too? I'm like, I want to see how it played out, and they lost. And everybody's like, wait a minute, St. Louis City, who
Hmm.
lost?
The number
Yeah,
one
yeah.
seed,
Number one
the number one
seed
team in Next Pro.
lost to Minnesota too,
So
2-0.
yeah.
And then there was a back and forth moment there while we're going to PKs. I'm watching PKs. I'm also watching that Red Bull and Chicago match, like kind of looking down, looking up, looking down, looking up.
And then I was watching that as I was waiting for you to get out from the presser and everything because it went to overtime and then to PKs.
Yeah.
Or no, it didn't go to that one didn't go to
No,
PKs.
no,
It
they
just went to
scored two
overtime.
goals
That went
late.
it went to overtime.
It
And
was 3-3 for the longest
yeah.
time. Shukaluk doesn't get that PK, and then when he went and flopped in the box, and then Red Bull went on to punch them.
Yeah.
And look, I mean that Chicago team, as dangerous as they are, that defensive back line is,
Yeah.
and the goalkeeping situation, it's just not good. And look, I know Aiden Stokes for Red Bull is with U17s right now. This team's still very good, and I do think grass compared to turf might change some things.
Yeah.
But again, I'm glad it's in Red Bull Arena for those young guys.
Yeah.
I mean, Red Bull Arena.
It it's kind of like how I will always call it the Tweeter Center, the music venue in Camden.
Yeah,
You
I
know? It's
mean,
like change is hard. How are we calling the venue where the Sixers and Flyers play Xfinity Mobile Arena yet, or are we still gonna call it the Wells Fargo Center?
yeah. Um, One last thing before we get out of here, I do want to play CJ's clip. We talked to
Yeah.
Oscar. We have those clips on our website, but um, I do want to share this comment from CJ here about playing on Saturday.
It's a really special opportunity to play in another final with this group. I've played in the final every single year I've been at this club, which has been really special between the academy and the second team. So it's been amazing to come back in, again, welcomed with open arms by the team, and to be able to join them right away and share the common goal of fighting for another final. I hate to lose. I know my teammates hate to lose, and just to be able to be in the spot again is awesome.
And and for those young guys like Malik, like Willie tonight, to now have that experience, go to a final, but you, Marcus, even Mike, have been here before. What's your message this week going to be like, you think?
I'm not worried about them. I know they're hungry. I know they want as just as much as we do. They've been in finals in their lives. They've been in finals growing up. I trust both of them with my whole heart. I know the rest of the team does as well, and everyone's going to be ready to get the job done.
Yeah. So I know we definitely know guys like CJ, Eddie, Sal, Marcus, Neil, all those guys. Nick, like they were there last year. They're the next pro final. And they want that. And but yeah, those younger guys too that haven't been there yet, but they've been a part of things like the GA Cup and all these different things. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's good.
and I think that's very well deserving. You also talked to Ryan today
Yes.
about the match.
Yes.
Um, and so here is Ryan's thoughts heading into Saturday. You asked him a question.
Yeah, I don't think we played our best game in either game that we played against them this season. The first one was early in the year, but certainly in the second one, we just a lot of things that didn't go great and was not the best version of us. So I'm excited to see with the group that we have the best version of us and see how we compete when we stack up against them like that. And I think we're in a good spot. The guys feel good; they're in a good place mentally, and we'll we'll ride for the game in the right way. Whether that means we win or lose, I'm excited to see, the best version of us against hopefully the best version of them.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely think they want to do over from the away match at Red Bulls. And so,
I mean, he
yeah.
said at the
Hmm.
game they didn't warm up well, they weren't in the right mindset, they thought they could walk right in and win it, and they got punched in the mouth.
Hmm.
How they respond, that's what I'm really looking forward
Yeah.
to. Again, this is going to be a difficult match, but they will play the winner of Colorado Rapids 2 and Minnesota United 2.
Yeah. And if they win, they will host at Subaru Park because the top teams in the West, well, and really the only one that was ahead of Red Bull and Philly was St. Louis City too. But even their second highest one got knocked out too, which was the town. So,
Yeah.
um, yeah. So the either way, the next Pro Cup is going to be
It's either
hosted
going to
on
be
in
at
the
Red
East.
Bull Arena or it's going to be at Subaru Park.
Let's hope that's at Subaru Park. And wouldn't that be something if the next Pro Cup and let's say the Union get to the MLS Cup? Oh boy. That would be fantastic, but one game at a time. I asked Ryan about too, has everyone talked about just focusing on the match at hand and not looking ahead? And he said, yeah, they're fully focused on this one, one thing at a time, not getting ahead of themselves. So
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I know it's during the Union match.
there'll be a little bit of overlap, I guess.
Yeah, but again, we'll be listening on our drive up there.
Yeah.
Um, so we will be in attendance. We'll get some.
Yes, we will be at Union 2, Red Bull 2 match. And Yeah.
Hey, it's been a good week. I
Hmm.
mean, for the Union, they win game one on PKs. I don't really have a lot to talk about this match. Um, if you want to listen to a really good recap, go listen to Todd and Jose on the free kick.
And before we dive in, I wanted to add something about Union 2 just to finish
Okay.
that up before we talk about the first team. Just so the if you're interested in going to the Eastern Conference final for Union 2 and Red Bull 2, they the Bridge Brigade has info out about getting tickets because they're gonna have like kind of their own supporter section. So
Yeah.
yeah, if you can get up there and support, that would be fantastic. I've
I
heard of a lot of people
again,
going and
we
yeah.
know it's during it overlaps with the Union game, but I mean, again, get those kids all, give them their all
And they
because
can I mean, this is the situation where, the fans can really be heard too. So,
I don't think it's going to be a sold out
no.
crowd.
No, I mean, I honestly don't think so. But yeah, hopefully the Union fans in attendance will be super loud. I know the Bridge Brigade will bring it and
And I'm
whoever shows up with
sure
them.
Red Bulls, with their season that how it's gone, I'm sure people will show up for this one.
People, I mean, I'm sure. So, but yep. So anyway, um, so yeah, 7 o'clock on Saturday, right?
Yeah,
So, all right, but yeah, let's jump into the first team. So, the Union, after being up 2-0 against Chicago Fire at home last Sunday, they cough up the 2 goals late and goes to PKs, and they do emerge victorious. But oh boy, that was some stress. Maybe we would have all rather not had, but hey, they got through it. So let's just start with the beginning here. Thought just the anticipation leading up into the match.
right.
Yeah, the pregame, I thought there was a great tailgate crowd on hand. You had a lot of people at both Sons of Ben, Union Yards, and just a lot of people really showed up for this, which was great. You got to love the playoff soccer atmosphere. So that was fantastic. And they were giving out rally towels
Yeah,
entering the
you want to
stadium.
show that?
Yeah, so here is what they gave out. So down here. All right, so our Philly, our fight rally towels, the light blue.
They're very nice,
Yes.
and it was a nice atmosphere from the press box. All the fans waving the rally towels. It's
Yeah.
a cool sight with the fireworks going off. I actually really liked it. Took some pictures and posted them on my social.
Yeah, I mean it was a packed house. It was great to see.
It really was.
And it wasn't just like that it filled up a little bit, later. No, it people were ready to go, and I it's a good thing too because of course there were some special events before kickoff. You had the unveiling of the supporter shield banner um up there. So they added the 2025 above the supporter shield thing over there by um or the scoreboard. And then of course to bang the drum was none other than Quinn Sullivan, which was
And that was a
great.
nice little nod there. I applaud that. Like to see that Quinn got to bang it. I mean, look, first half, I mean, this is a playoff game. It was a very physical match.
Yeah.
You expect it. Chicago was going out for a point, and they tried to go to PKs. They got what they got, and Jack Elliott gets his redemption against the Union. And really, my storyline in my article was uh, Union still came out on top against probably one of the best MLS road teams in the league. That's playing good. Yes, they didn't have Zuckernagel, but
It was
hey,
Zinkernagel, by the way, for those listening. Yeah, he got injured during warm-up, so he was supposed to start, and then he got injured and he didn't play.
I mean, everything that we really wanted to talk about has already been spoken about, really.
Well, I mean, yeah,
I, I think the Union can. My concern was if they lost in PKs, I thought, back in my mind, I said this to a couple other people up there. If, they lost that, maybe they get bounced in Chicago. But now I'm thinking, hey, it's going to go 3 matches, maybe. You hope that the Union get the win, and yeah, maybe they'll have, what is it, 2, 3 weeks off, I
Mm,
think. But
yeah, there's that international break, and the U.S. men's national team's gonna play at Subaru Park actually.
the thing that impressed me once again is second half, they make adjustments, go
Mhm.
down that right-hand side. Ua now, Carnell said it was a medical condition. Looks like he'll be, at least he's feeling better.
Yeah.
See if he starts. But yeah, I just really was impressed with Olaski, with Ua's
Oh yeah. Lasky's
crossing.
been great.
So yeah,
Yeah. I mean, Chicago was really trying to slow down the game. They were just taking so long on like everything the first half. They're trying to slow down the game because of course Union want to press, press, press. And um it'll be interesting to see how it is at Chicago, you know. But I thought that, the second half, yeah, Union, they brought it. I thought Mikel was very good once he came on. You had Mikel Ua and Frankie Westfield were subbed on there. And, Bueno's brought on, Cavan's brought on. And I thought, the subs were good. Um, and, I thought, yeah, Bueno did a good job. Thought, for being 16 and being in that situation there and everything, I thought Cavan held his own. He
he
did
did.
fine. Yeah, he did fine. And so I want to talk about the PKs a little bit too, because we could talk about the goals and everything. They're great. These have been talked about so much and everything, but and the giving up of the goals. I mean, tip your hat to Jack, good
Yeah,
for him. But anyway, it was funny because someone who's a season ticket member behind me, she just loves Jack Elliott. And her husband was giving her a hard time about him, and it's just like it was kind of funny the banter there. But anyway, the PKs though, you see Mikel was attempt gets saved, but then Andre saves
yeah, and
next one. I mean, it's like okay, game on, because it's like it's such a letdown. You see the first one saved, and you're like, oh no. But Andre, you know what? It flashed me back to that playoff game against Nashville
it
when
did.
Andre came up huge in that, and and but then to a lot of people's surprise, Frankie Westfield steps up for the second one, for the second attempt, and of course, I'm thinking, I'm sure you were thinking this too, Kyle. I'm like, well, he's taken a million of them at the next pro level when he was done with Union 2 and steps up confidently, buries it,
Yeah,
stares down Chris Brady, which was
which
which was was great. I would expect nothing less, honestly. I love
I
I kind of loved it.
I had a
Um
fun conversation with somebody with
yeah.
Ouch about
No, I thought
it.
that was ice cold. That was cold. And then they make a couple, but um Andre, I thought, yeah, no, he was great.
Look,
Yeah,
I thought
crossbar was huge.
Warman hits the crossbar. I
Yeah.
mean,
And Bueno buries that last one.
yeah, I mean,
So,
we've seen this before. We saw this with Leagues Cup. We've seen this in the past. I mean, penalties are 50-50. But hey, Union come out on top. Now they got a chance to close out the series.
yep.
Um, my question is, will Chicago come out differently? How will they attack this? But, here's what Carnell had to say today during his press conference. Oh no. Well, anyway, um, here's his press.
Yeah, I thought a lot of things were, like I said, after the game, went our way. They defended really deep, and it's always tough to break down a block in any league, in any team, and in the world of soccer. So, and to go 2-0 up, to show our strengths, and that's what we're going to feed off of is our strengths and the way we got that advantage and built up those moments. And yeah, credit to them. They gave us a really good game, and I think. They took some space late on in the game, and we give away two silly set piece moments. But that's something we can control, and we should have or could have done a better job on that, and for sure is a topic for us going into the next game.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so that's Bradley looking ahead, and he's right. I mean, they just need to control
Hmm.
those set pieces and also, just continue to grow. And if they clean that up, they'll be fine. I mean, it's gonna be a tough match.
Yeah.
I still think it goes 3 matches. I think we're back to Subaru Park next weekend, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. And that'll be interesting too if
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 you need
if
to,
Union
man.
2 proceed as well. So, well, we'll cross that bridge if and when we get to it. And I'm hopeful that it will be a case of just Union 2 playing in the next Pro Cup and that Union have already, won. But we'll see how that goes. But yeah, it'll be Saturday at 5:30. They're
Yep.
at Chicago. So, and we know a few people that are going to it, but we will just be, well, like I said, we'll be at the Union 2 game. So, anyway, yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. Well, this has been an all new episode of One Team We Grow.
Yeah, make sure to like and subscribe and leave us comments because we love hearing from you. And keep checking out our content on our website, theoneteamweagreeon.com. We should be having some preview articles and things coming out on there and lots of content for you. And engage with us on our socials as well. We love that. And we love hearing from all you guys.
Until next time, I'm Kyle.
I'm Jillian.
We'll see you at the game.